Well, hello. I hope this records well because I do want to um, talk about this thing. Ooh, I see Sonan's casket over there. Let's go. So, this morning I woke up and, I participated in some discussions, of course, about Wuthering waves on YouTube, and I got notification when someone, talk about they reply to my message and whatnot, right? And I just feel like, at least for me, oh wait, where's the sun's casket? It's in here. That's very strange. And I just feel like, at least for me, I kind of make my own closure on Genshin, if you will. Like it's not like I will never ever like play the game again. Oh my god, how's Sophia? Because I can see myself still, you know, I can see myself still going, with the story because I am quite invested in the story, or at least I was. I currently am not, but I probably shouldn't do this while like playing, a
I
movie
trust you
game,
can use
right?
it to the full.
Oh, cute. I don't know whether he wants to be cute, but I think he's cute. But yes, so you know what? I just want to talk about this because I see that people are, understandably like comparing Genshin with Wuthering Waves, and like I'm not trying to like flag on Genshin. Genshin's Genshin. All the way to Wuthering Waves, and I think it's important to remember that. Oh God, what is like that term? Dialectic. Dialectic is actually one of the first lessons that I've learned about arts when I was doing my arts degree. I started one art degree. I didn't finish it because that was so expensive. But then I finished another art degree, which I, finished really well, I would argue. But yeah, basically dialectic is kind of like a dialogue between arts. So someone make an artwork, and other people make it, and then other people making it again, and they just kind of like improve that for over several hundred years, if you will. So I would say that it's pretty much the same kind of like pattern, if you will, with the gaming industry. So like someone makes something, and then everything. Oh no, we're being attacked.
Shock and all.
Grow for me.
All is fair. It's time. Run all directions. Target confirmed. All is fair. War.
I couldn't really see that. All right, we got, we had to fight a little. So sorry if I got that a little interrupted. But yes, so I would say that even though like quite many people saying that, I think like the saying that I've been reading that really stick with me the most is like when someone was saying that Kuro Games is sucking from Hoyoverse exhausting pipe, which I think is quite, well, I mean, you kind of can see it that way, but I personally don't see, I don't see anything wrong with like doing that very dialectic, like you will get inspired from one thing and then you will make your own version of it. And
Drop.
I mean, like I'm not going to like really like talk about
Target confirmed.
and like
All
like
is
for the
fair.
small like, what is the limit of dialectic that you can do, whether you like chop like like
Joint
if you
operation.
make money of it,
Field of
is it right, is it not, like I'm not
Noticing.
going to go there personally because there is no point, because like I'm not like the police of it, and if it, for example, and even if Genshin were like almost completely copying Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example, like I'm not saying that they are, but maybe they are. And then what? You know, like the game's already out for ages, and so is you know, Genshin at this point, and Wuthering Waves will also have its own run, and hopefully, I personally hope, you know, for a very long time.
Listen up.
It is just what it is, you know. I think the only thing that you kind of can remedy out of this, and I'm saying this, from a place of like self-work, if you will, is that you need to focus on you know, like on your own role in this, on how you feel about this, and what do you want to do about all this, you know. So for example, for me, are we getting stuck in here? Oh, just listen. Oh, sorry, like there's a monster again. Let's just do this.
Grow for me.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war. Sever!
Oops, okay, that was very fast. So, for me personally, you know, I actually, you know, purposefully, intentionally stopped playing Genshin, I think about, you know, 2 days before Wuthering Waves is finally launched. So that is a decision that I made. Was I burned out? I was a little burned out, you know, and I had several burnout in my life playing Genshin, because I'm playing, when I left, I think I played for about 700 days, and I was a dolphin as well, so that is something that indeed happened. And you know what, after like being with Kuro games, I feel like that, you know what, like, you know, perhaps Hoyoverse don't really listen to its fan base at large, or at least they listen less than Kuro, and that is just what I thought, and that is just, you know, my opinion, and like my experience.
Listen up.
I think some people might experience it differently. Maybe, like, you know, at the end of the day, they would still prefer Genshin and how Hoyo works, and that's perfectly fine, you know. Like, I'm not you, I don't experience you, I don't have your taste, I don't live your life, so I can't really, you know, like, say that for other people. I suppose at the end of the day, this video is like more for me, if that makes sense, because I need this sort of closure about how, you know, I can't keep, if you will, like arguing online about which one's better and which one is not. I prefer Wuthering Waves, and I prefer Kuro Games as a gaming company. So this is where I am, and this is where I am going to invest both my time and my money on. You know, it is just where I am at the time. Why, you know, is it possible if I change in the future? Of course. Like, that's just how it is. But I think it's really important that we take an attitude, and, you know, we consult ourselves, if you will, on, you know, what do you want to do, where do you want to go in your life, and like have a peace and have a trust and comfort precisely in that decision, you know, because you can't keep looking upwards for, you know, a source of stability, if you will, you know, like you can't, because I feel like I started you know, getting tugged into, oh, okay,
Drop.
Noticing.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war.
maybe I should do
Listen up.
Sever!
Oh, that is some good damage. Like, it's not as good as Gian, of course. Maybe, like, I'll just switch back to that team, because it's stronger. I mean, I would say that my Gian's stronger than Kalachara, or maybe like my you know, Gian's like so much easier to play, in my opinion, but like I don't really know. So yeah, I'm also going to talk a little, like I gotta go in a bit. I have to like drive someone out of town, but I'm going to talk a bit about, you know, self-work, about how we cannot keep, you know, letting external things kind of like help us regulate ourselves, and gaming company and internet is like one of them, which I know is just like incredibly hard actually to do in real life, because most of us, I would say like generally all of us, oh my god, we want to
For emergencies.
thank you. I would say that the majority of us, like, we're just not that like we were not raised by emotionally literate people who know what they're doing and that, and who can actually be there for us emotionally. I like that is my experience. If you have like a really emotionally mature parents and then you are a fully functioning well adult who is, like very healthy, you are sure about yourself, you have good self trust, confidence, the whole thing, that I'm happy for you. But I don't think, in my at least in my experience, most people are not raised that way, unfortunately. So people are looking externally the way that a child does to get their fulfillment, like oh, I want to feel good about myself, then I'm going to like play this game and pile on another game, for example, because sometimes I realize that I'm kind of doing that, and I can accept that. Maybe I will always have, like my inner child will always, from time to time do silly things. Oh no! Oh, very much too short. Okay.
Joint operation.
And just,
Field rumble in all directions. Hear the thunder! Ready for battle. Tell truth from facade.
Grow for me.
Settle.
Oh, I think it's just challenging because it's on the water, the whole thing. It's just like one of the drip snail, the snail thing. That. So yeah, I understand that, most people kind of like operate that way because I sometimes
For immersion
as well, but at one point though we need to, start on being responsible to oneself. Even if you're like on your team, like this is still something that you can start working on from now on. So okay, let's just do that one. Violet coral. Ooh. Gosh, if that's possible. Okay, they can't grab Sarasi, right? No, they can't. Oh my god, look at that, it's so cute. Sorry, turtle. Okay, let's just like swim over that. Hey, we still need to fight turtles, just different turtles. Yep. What's this?
Shot lightning coming up. You're wide open. Tell truth from facade.
So yeah, I'm basically just saying that, you know what, I was sort of involved in quote unquote the drama, maybe a little too much, but all I can do is just like every single time just remind myself that, what, as long as I enjoy playing the games that I play, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because you're just living your own life, you don't really have other people's life. So yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully this makes sense, because it's like early in the morning, so see ya. Oops, okay, it doesn't quite work this way.